Hey guys, it's Sydney at Treadmill Review Guru. Today, I'm with the NordicTrack EXP 10i. This treadmill has a whole new design for this year. How did it perform for us and is it right for you? Let's jump in and find out. So the new design of the EXP 10i is definitely sleeker than the previous model, and it's also a little bit more compact. So its footprint is 70.8 inches long, 34.9 inches wide, and 59.7 inches high. The deck folds up to save you a lot of space, and the folding system gives you assistance when you're lifting up the deck, so you don't have to lift up the entire weight of the deck. To unlock it, the deck will slowly lower to the floor itself. Really saves you a lot of space. Really like this system. It just makes folding and unfolding the treadmill really easy. And it can be moved around pretty easily too. There are two transportation wheels underneath the deck. Once it's folded up, you can tip it back to be able to engage those wheels to move it around. The frame and uprights are made out of steel, and this is pretty standard for treadmills, and it definitely helps make the EXP 10i feel really solid and stable to use. It has a little bit more of an open design, especially here, than the previous model. There isn't a storage tray or a steel crossbar in between the uprights underneath the console anymore, but I don't think that the EXP 10i needs it. The console stays in place with a really minimal movement, and it handles users up to 300 pounds. I really like that this new handle has been updated to be one continuous piece. It just gives you more surface to grab. It's small enough for me to wrap my hands around. And then the side handles have this textured plastic on it that doesn't feel slippery even when you get a little sweaty. The motor is a 2.75 continuous horsepower motor, and we recommend it for walking, jogging, and some light running. It isn't really best for extensive training if you think like distance running, so I would keep that in mind. The motor goes up to 10 miles per hour and the deck inclines up to 12%. So this is a good amount of range, especially with this motor size. And the motor overall, especially the drive motor that moves the belt, is pretty quiet. It isn't necessarily the quietest that we've tested, but it isn't overly loud either. And something to keep in mind is that the incline is a little bit louder than the drive that controls the pace of the belt. So when you're inclining it, you can hear that incline mechanism as it inclines and declines. So just keep that in mind, but stick around for that functionality section because I'm gonna hop on and let you hear the motor for yourself. One thing that is really nice about the new design of the EXP 10i is that it's pretty compact to fit better in more homes. Big reason why it's compact is the deck size. So the deck is 20 inches wide and 55 inches long. And this deck should work for most for walking and jogging. If you have a shorter running stride like me, I have a pretty short stride. I'm only about 5'1", so I can actually run on the deck at the treadmill's higher speeds. Our taller reviewer, who's 6'5", is really only able to jog, just kind of in comparison. I'd keep this in mind if you have a long stride and if you want a treadmill for running. But being from NordicTrack, the EXP 10i really has nice deck cushioning. It feels pretty soft underfoot without feeling bouncy. If you have joint discomfort when running, this one is a good option. And NordicTrack covers the EXP 10i with their standard warranty, which includes 10 years for the frame, 2 years for parts, and 1 year for labor. The console has a new streamlined design that has just the right amount of features and functionality, at least I think. The 10-inch touchscreen is centered and it displays iFit with the subscription. I'll get into iFit in a moment, but let's talk about this layout of the console. So the screen, it isn't very adjustable. It just tilts up and down slightly depending on, so you can get a better angle depending on your height. I really like these quick touch buttons and all the layout of all the adjustment buttons on the console. This is, I think for a layout, this is really one of my favorites because it's easy to use and it just makes using the treadmill really easy. So, on the left side, I can just press 5. The deck will incline up to 5%. I can press, 4 and then 5 back to back, and the speed will adjust to 4.5 miles per hour. So these are just really convenient. They're also flat, so they're easy to wipe clean. You have your start and stop buttons down here. You can also use these plus and minus and up and down arrow buttons to, adjust for a little bit more specific speed and incline increments. And I will say that the fan is actually pretty effective. I'm gonna let you listen to it. It's the lowest setting. in the highest setting. So I'm about 5'1", and it points to my face and my neck. Our tallest reviewer, who's 6'5", it points to his chest. So it's actually pretty effective at giving you a nice breeze when you're working out. The speakers are front facing and they actually go pretty loud. You can adjust them here. You can also adjust them in the speed to balance between the iFit trainer's voice and the music, or vice versa. There really isn't too much storage on this new design, which we don't really miss. The cup holders here are large enough to, hold your water bottle in place. And I really like that there's this device rack, so you can set your phone or your tablet here to be able to stream content of your choice. Let's get into iFit, which comes enabled on the touchscreen. So iFit is a complete training platform that has all kinds of classes to take on the EXP 10i. And iFit has over 17,000 classes and counting, and they are led by instructors who guide you through the workout. The classes are filmed indoors in professional studios, as well as outdoors in locations all around the world. The iFit classes are where iFit really stands apart. You can hike up mountains in Switzerland or run on beaches in Hawaii. And most of the classes are compiled into different series that you can take over the course of a few weeks or a few months. There's also different challenges. And in each workout, the EXP 10i will automatically adjust the incline and speed to match the format of the class. So if the instructor says to increase your speed, the treadmill will automatically do that. Or if the instructor's hiking up a mountain in the class, the deck will incline to match it. So you can of course bypass this at any time, but I really like this feature about iFit. And you can also create your own routes with the Google Map feature, which is right down here in the Create button. This will just pull up a whole world map. It'll give you a default location, but you can pick whatever location you want. And then I can click a point here, maybe a point down here, and it'll automatically fill in a route for you to take. And then as you're taking it, Google Images will pop up so you can see the location, and then the treadmill will automatically adjust to the terrain and the grade where you're exploring. So these are really nice if you wanna explore on your own. One area where I would like to see some improvement with iFit is the music. So the music is currently, it's in the background, and it's definitely a background component of your workout. I wish that the indoor classes specifically incorporated music in the workout, so you listen to it how the instructor intends. Right now, the music consists of pre-selected playlists of songs that are split into different genres that you can choose from while you work out. So, the music will just plays in the background. Overall, iFit has a lot to offer, and it comes free for the first month when you purchase the EXP 10i. So we definitely recommend checking it out. If you don't want to subscribe to iFit, you can still use the EXP 10i though. There are onboard workouts and a manual mode available to use without a subscription. All right, now let's hear how the NordicTrack EXP 10i sounds. I'm gonna walk, jog, run, and I'm also gonna incline it. But first, if you like this video and find it helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel. We test and review fitness equipment so you know exactly what to expect, and make sure you're subscribed. We have a lot of good content coming your way. So I'm just gonna start at 3 miles per hour. I'm at a flat grade. And here is 6 miles per hour. And here's 9 miles per hour. Now let's incline it up to that 12%. So here it is inclined, and when you're adjusting the incline, you can hear it over the drive motor. All right, now our tallest reviewer, Matt, who is 6'5", is going to hop on the EXP 10i. Here he is walking at 3 miles per hour and jogging at 6 miles per hour. Thanks for watching our review of the new NordicTrack EXP 10i. We really like that the 10-inch touchscreen is enabled with iFit to offer thousands of guided workouts, and you have the ability to create your own. And with a subscription to iFit, the treadmill automatically adjusts the speed and incline throughout your workout. And the EXP 10i is really best for primarily walking and jogging with some light amounts of running. The deck has nice cushioning that helps lessen the impact on your joints, and it folds up to save space. This is a pretty compact treadmill, so it does work well in most homes. Some things to keep in mind is that the incline function is a little loud and slow to adjust, and the motor and deck size really isn't best for, long distance use, and you might not have enough room to run comfortably on the deck if you have a longer stride. The NordicTrack EXP 10i, however, is a great pick if you're looking for a smaller treadmill that's functional and comfortable to use. Thanks again for watching. Head over to treadmillreviewguru.com. We have a full written review of the EXP 10i there with even more details that I wasn't able to fit in this video. And you can click the link in the description to see the current price. This is our affiliate link, and purchasing through there really helps out our channel so we can keep bringing you reviews like this one. And if you find this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel. We test all kinds of fitness equipment, all kinds of treadmills to bring you these reviews so you can make informed buying decisions. I'm Sydney with Treadmill Review Guru. I'll see you next time.